I want to start with something that might surprise you. The most refined woman that I've ever met, I met her at a summer cookout. Not a boardroom, not a gala, not a fancy birthday dinner. She walked in on that summer afternoon with the biggest slow cooker, and she had the warmest, friendliest smile on her face. Looked absolutely beautiful, but there was just something that radiated about her. And I don't know, it just blew my mind at the fact that it was nothing that was fancy, just simple. And that's what we're talking about today. I think people have this misconception that refinement means everything is put together, everything is perfect. And so today we're talking about what refinement is and what it actually is not. You see, refinement is not stiff, pretentious, cold, obviously trying hard. Refinement is ease, it's simplicity, it's owning or knowing who you are. That is the power of true refinement. So here are 3 qualities of a truly magnetic woman. Number 1, she knows who she is. So in other words, she has an awareness of her identity and she doesn't need the room to tell her who she is. This is something that I had to come to terms with. Not relying on what other people thought about me, but who I already knew who I was. And the way how you can become confident in your identity and who God has created you to be and who you are is number 1, by knowing your values, number 2, knowing your standards, and number 3, knowing your strengths. And I talk about this much more in detail in my course called The Refined Woman, where we break down the 5-step modules on becoming that most refined woman starting from the inside. Number 2, she makes people feel seen. Her attention is a gift that she gives freely. So she doesn't mind pausing and allowing other people to feel the warmth of her presence. She doesn't mind allowing other people to take that time to pour, to speak, to express themselves, maybe to share a story of something that they've gone through recently, or maybe even sharing something that they overcame and they're celebrating. She doesn't mind celebrating. And something that I had to be aware of is not matching someone's achievement. We do it naturally sometimes, we don't realize it, but something to be aware of, a magnetic woman is aware of it, is allowing people to have that moment in their celebration. So, for example, if someone says, "Oh my God, girl, you would not even believe it. I passed the test that I've been studying for so long." You don't just run in and say, "Oh my God, girl, I know exactly what you mean because the other day I just passed a test." No, a magnetic woman allows space for that moment and that fact to be celebrated. So she freely gives her attention. When someone opens up about how they're feeling or something that they're going through, she leans in, maybe even gives a little tilt of the head, and she makes sure that she's actively listening. She's actively communicating with that person so that they can feel again that she's 100% there. She's not scrolling through her phone and looking for the next way to break the conversation to go somewhere else. And number 3, she prepares. So she shows up intentionally. She shows up ready, not reactive. One of the worst things that you can do as a woman that will instantly ruin your refinement and make you look frazzled and all over the place is not preparing. So if you have a presentation to make in front of the boardroom, don't wait until the morning of to try to look through your notes and prepare yourself that way. I know that there are some people that I guess the adrenaline pushes them to do their best, but studies show technically that when your brain is prepared ahead of time, then you'll have that information steeped in your memory, and then when you do the preparation the day of, maybe the last finishing touches, you'll be 100% more prepared. There's just something also that I've learned as well about a woman that is able to walk into any threshold, whether she's walking into a room, whether it's an outdoor gathering, as this woman that I told you about that I met at the cookout, whether it's a birthday celebration for kids, whether it's church or her business or whatever, a social event room, no matter what the room is or where the space is, when she walks through the threshold, you can see that she is ready for what the next moment is about to present. She's not fumbling with a whole bunch of bags and trying to rush and get herself prepared so that figure herself out and then try to come with all of that frantic energy to the conversations that she's about to get into. No, but she is prepared. And lately I've been talking a lot about Queen Esther. This year I've been really driving the intentionality and the preparation of Queen Esther, because Queen Esther from the Bible had to prepare a year in advance before meeting with the king. So all of these women were brought into the palace, and the king was looking for a new queen, and as non-romantic as that sounds, it just was what it was at the time. They had to be prepared. So they were brought to these harems, and they had 6 months of oil treatments and then 6 months of perfume treatments. So it went into cleansing, and then it went into preparation of the skins, making sure that they were so soft and refined, so that when she gets in front of the king, even though she is great innately, she had all the preparation that she needed. She had done the prep work. So I even want to invite you to an event that I'm hosting in the fall, and it's called the Preparation Room, and the theme for this year is Esther Arise. This is where I'm going to be teaching, pulling everything in from all of my courses. I'm going to be teaching dining etiquette, social graces, soft skills, ways to become more magnetic and refined within social spaces. I'm going to be teaching all of that in one room in New York City. What better place to do it than the city that never sleeps? We're also going to have a perfume class as well, so that you know the perfumes that match with your body chemistry and what perfumes to wear when, day, night, different seasons. So we're going to be talking all of these things in the preparation room. So I want to invite you to go over to www.oilmillacademy.org, where you will find the link to register for that preparation. But these are the 3 things that every refined woman is showing up with. These are the things that speak for her without her having to open up her mouth and explain why she's refined. She just embodies it. These 3 things, again, are knowing who she is, allowing other people giving other people her attention, and this is a gift that she gives freely, and then number 3, being prepared. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry for the lawnmower that's starting up outside, but this is where the video ends anyways. Like this video and subscribe for more. Share it with someone that you feel like may need this video, and comment. Tell me what your favorite part was of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.